BARÇA! BARÇA! BARÇA!
Hello and welcome to Talk FCB and welcome back here to the channel, guys. I am still on a massive high after that demolition job that we saw at the Camp Nou. Barca 5, Real Madrid 1. There is so much more to discuss. We're going to be analysing the key moments from that game, exactly how we maintained our lead at the top of the table, embarrassed Real Madrid and condemned them to stay ninth. I repeat, ninth in La Liga right now. Real in real trouble. But from us, it was dominance, it was brilliance, and we are going to be looking at all that and more. Let's do this. And I want to start right here with the first goal, because we all know Rakitic plays a brilliant ball into Alba, who is exposing Nacho every single second of that first half. But I just want to look at Alba's performance here in that goal, because he delays the pass, which is really vital for making Coutinho's job a lot easier and a lot more likely to score. Because here, look, he could play the ball. He could maybe look for Suarez, he could gamble, or he could try to squeeze it between Varane and Nacho there with Coutinho on the edge of the area. But he doesn't do that. He waits and waits and waits. And look here, he delays the pass until the last possible second so that Coutinho can arrive into the area. He's in a much closer range here, and once Coutinho gets it, all he's got to do is roll it past Thibaut Courtois and it's into the net. It's as easy as that. And as you can see here, Alba waiting. It's intelligent play, and I think this season that's what's taken Alba to an entirely new level. There's a lot more intelligence there. In the final ball, he picks out the man. He uses his brain as well as his athleticism, and it is an incredible combination. And I want to highlight as well this particular moment here. It's 1-0, 18 minutes gone, and look at that pressing. We force Real Madrid into the area. First of all here, it's Ramos who gives it away. Rafinha's right in his face, but look how high we are. We've got Rakitic there, we've got Roberto there. Everybody there is so high up the pitch in Real Madrid's face. This is a team that didn't have any confidence, and we were really forcing those mistakes. And so to the fact that Nacho gets this ball and he just puts it anywhere. He is so scared of the fact that he's got so many players around him closing him down that he actually gives it straight to Arthur Melo's foot. And when he does that, I was praying that he was going to score, because Arthur here gets it out of his feet, has a shot on goal. It's got brilliant power in it, good conviction, but you have to say it was a good save there to deny Arthur Melo a debut Clasico goal, which would have been incredible. And now we move on to the penalty kick, and I mentioned this of course in my review, how clever Luis Suarez is, because if you look at this image here, Varane is almost favourite right there to go and get the ball, and he's lunging towards the ball. Suarez sees that, and that's why he's so incredible. He is so talented at doing this, because what he does now is think, I'm going to get there first, and I'm going to force Varane to take me down, and when he does that, we are going to have a penalty. I'm going to win my team the penalty. And that's what Luis Suarez does. He gets himself in between Varane and the ball. Varane doesn't even know that he's there. He's completely unaware of the movement that Suarez makes, and he brings him down. It's a clear penalty. Suarez there, look, it's a 50-50 ball, but he gets there first, forces the impact. You can see there, clear impact from Varane. Suarez gets the penalty, and we've spoken about that already, how good this penalty kick was. Suarez steps up, he's full of confidence right now, and it's a stunning finish. Courtois, you can see now, full length to his right-hand side. He should be getting there, but he can't. It's out of his reach, because the penalty kick is so good. When you hit into that inside side netting, no goalkeeper in the world is going to save that, and it was a vital goal at that point in the game from Luis Suarez. And I'm going to single out here Ivan Rakitic, who for me today put in some really incredible passes, long distance passes, but very accurate, and really cutting Real Madrid apart. And he did that a good few times today, and to very good effect. Look at this one here, Roberto again giving him that option in behind. Rakitic can see the run, Marcelo can do nothing about this pass, and it's a wonderful ball from deep from Ivan Rakitic that very nearly leads to a goal, because look here, Roberto taking up a great position from that pass. Suarez is darting into space, he's unmarked, so is Coutinho. Now the ball from Roberto, for me, as good as he was today, and he was wonderful too, a brilliant performance from him, as we're going to come on to. It's just a tiny bit behind Suarez, or this is going to be, no doubt about it, 3-1 Barcelona on the hour mark, but it's just behind him. Like I say, Suarez has to sort of twist his body around, hit it on the volley, but from behind him, and he can't quite direct it on target, he can't quite get it in between the posts. It hits the post, but it's a wonderful move, and it really was an example of all the good things things we did today. Passing, moving, running into the space, and having players who can pick out those runs. But believe me, Sergio Roberto, like I say, was absolutely brilliant. In those forward areas today, he came alive, he was always pinpoint, he was always accurate, and you can see Suarez here really doing well in keeping himself onside, because Roberto doesn't play the pass when we all expect him to, but Suarez is in line with Ramos, who's playing him onside, he's just holding his run, he's aware of where Roberto is. But I just want to look at this pass here, because like I said, I didn't even expect Suarez to get his head to this, because again, the ball, to be honest, is slightly behind him, but Suarez somehow takes all the power off that ball behind him, puts his neck then in the other direction, completely changes the direction of the ball, and Courtois here, look how far out that header is. That header there is going to have to be incredible amount of power in it to beat a keeper like Thibaut Courtois. But that is how good that header is. Suarez completely changes direction, bang, bang, bang. That is 3-1, and that was a colossal goal. It's past Courtois before he can even blink, and like I say, massive moment in the game. Suarez again coming to the fore. But in terms of going forward, Sergio Roberto is brilliant. He's got a good touch on the ball. Defensively, he's good as well. He's got such a strong overall game. But above all else, it's that work, that hard work, that really impressive work ethic that he has. He will never ever stop running. He will never give up. He's got an incredible mentality. And look at this, just 9 minutes to go. He'd been up and down the field all game long, but even now, he's in the centre forwards position, closing down Sergio Ramos because he's hungry for more. He wants more, and he gets it. He wants that ball more than Sergio Ramos, so he dispossesses him, he presses him, and suddenly, Barcelona are away. Sergio Roberto slides in the pass to Luis Suarez. He's on a hat-trick right now, and like I said in the review, you never ever felt here like Luis Suarez is going to miss. He's got Ramos closing him down, you've got Casemiro there entering the box, Courtois runs out to meet him, but no, you are not stopping Suarez from getting an El Clasico hat-trick. He dinks it over Courtois, nonchalantly, arrogantly, puts it in the back of the Real Madrid net. It was a wonderful goal, a wonderful way to cap what was an extremely well-deserved hat-trick. And again here, I mentioned about Ivan Rakitic playing these passes from deep, having a look in behind, and really doing some good things today in terms of taking risks. That's what he can do, and that's the thing about it. Rakitic can do this, so I want to see it more often from him, getting these passes, looking at that fantastic passing range that he has. And look here, he could play the simple pass there between the lines. Again, it's that man Roberto who's making himself available, moving into the space, but no, he plays a much better, much more riskier pass to Dembele, but it comes up trump. It's a brilliant ball out here, and Dembele has an absolutely wonderful impact. In this kind of goal, in this kind of area, Dembele does what he does best, and this is what we have to see more. This is why we have to give him more chances, because one-on-one, he destroys Nacho here. He squares him up, he has a look, and he simply tears past him. But what I want to highlight here is Arturo Vidal. Look at him there in the centre right there of your picture. He is miles away from the box, and I'm talking about miles. He is going to have to absolutely break his neck to get into the box for this goal, but that is the kind of desire this man has. He came on for the last few minutes, he could have been demotivated, he could have been down that he didn't start and hasn't done now for quite a few weeks, but no, he wanted more than anything else to get on the end of that cross, and that is what separated us today from Real Madrid. We weren't just better in terms of our technical quality, we wanted this more, and we went and got it. It's Dembele out here, like I say, he squares up Nacho, he's positive, he's really going for it here, and it's a wonderful piece of play. But what I like about Dembele here, he doesn't just put it into the box and hope. Just like we said about Jordi Alba earlier, he uses that football brain. He gets his head up, he can see the arrival of Vidal, and he puts it into a wonderful area where the space is, where Vidal can attack it. It's a good height on the ball, but Vidal has got to have a massive leap here to get over that header. But again, he does it brilliantly. He gets right over it, heads it into the ground. Courtois can do nothing about it, and it really is a phenomenal way to cap an incredible performance. Barcelona today were dominant, they were emphatic, they were brilliant, and above all else, it was that hard work. It was that work ethic, which it all comes down to every single player on that pitch playing their part, doing what they needed to do for the team, and you've got to give credit to everybody. This is a result for the entire team. It's not about individuals. There was some brilliant performances out there today. You know, you look at Clement Longley, who's really filling into that centre-back slot now. He's growing with every single match. Arthur, considering his first Clasico, did brilliantly on the ball, and there were so many good displays right throughout this team, but overall, we were united, and we fully deserved to win that big today. And And like I said before, guys, I might not get to reply to every single one of your comments. I want to try and make more and more content, so I'm always busy thinking about and, writing about new videos. But what I do like to do is just read your comments, and so many incredible comments replying to the review video. You're so happy, you're celebrating, you're really overjoyed with this win, and that makes me so happy. We should be celebrating this win. It's been a great week for us, a great week for Barcelona, and I'm so happy to have been able to share it with you guys. So thank you all for the unbelievable support. The videos will keep coming. Have a great night, and I will see you soon. But until then, as always, Visca el Barça!